Hello everybody and welcome to this amazing day. Myself, Tobi Wan Kenobi, will be here for CyberGamer TV all by my little lonesome today, but luckily I have 4 awesome teams. They're the ones who are going to shoutcast and they're going to be the ones keeping me company. We have DTS going up against what was formerly known as Lost.eu, they're now known as the Browning Potatoes, and we're going to jump ourselves straight into the game so you don't have to look at my ugly mug anymore, and this is where we are. So 6.69C is our version. That is still what the Farm4Fame is being played on for this round. I believe once we hit the semi-finals, then it will all change over. But yes, this is the Farm4Fame. Quarterfinals, I think we're actually playing for this one for the tournament, the 3.1 tournament. Semi-finals is where they end up if they win this match. So it's both of the quarterfinal matches being played today. So Tobi Wan Raging Alone comes out from Mr. Dota. You are quite correct. I love your name too. Ooh, we're going to have a remake. By the looks of it, the YTV didn't come up. And at this point, I also want to give a big shout out there to Vlad, who are shoutcasting in Russian for this match. And also, oh no, we actually screwed something else up. Nope, we're going to have a different remake. So we're going to jump back to my ugly mug. Well done, well done. But nice try. He's doing our German shoutcast for today, as well as Vlad doing our Russian stream for today. So, well, it just proves that Dota is a worldwide phenomenon. 3 different languages for 2 matches in a quarterfinal of a competition. Of course, these matches should be freaking awesome. But yeah. So we'll jump ourselves in. We actually just run ourselves through who's actually in what as well, aka names, people in teams. We can jump through this a little bit later, but they're going to come up on our stream anyway. So the Space Ranger, I have been told, is Ducky. He is the captain for the Browning Potatoes, also known as Lost.eu, or Lost.eu now known as the Browning Potatoes. We have a Santa, who is Sanya, and Baby Knight, Sony, and Nino. They're all in there. They're all playing under different tags. So there's like a tag, there's a Competto tag in there. There's a lot of tags. DTS, we're still missing a couple of people from the game. So Baby Knight is currently asking me a question. I didn't actually read what the question is. So just type hi to him at least. NSG and Dread are the only guys in the Sentinel team for the moment. Gotta give a big shout out to Baby Knight for actually speaking to me in the chat instead of like going, who's that guy in the spectator? Like, I don't know, just leave him there. We don't need to speak to him, he's great, let's move on. So we've still got a couple of guys to get ourselves in here. People calling out the 720 stream. By the way, guys, I will let you know about this now. CyberGamer TV, we are looking to improve it all up. I'm looking to actually get a pretty sweet laptop from MSI a little bit later on. Once they actually get released, we had a prototype here just the other day playing around with it. But hopefully we'll actually have the new beast of a laptop, 16 gig worth of memory on it. Yeah. It's going to be freaking awesome. Until then, I have this lovely little girl here who will take care of the rest of it. Yeah, my MSI GT740 is taking care of 360 streams at the moment. But yeah, need the beast of a laptop before I can really kick off the rest of it. And that way I can take it anywhere we want to. SMM 2011, I think we'll have a full HD stream running through 2 solid-state hard drives. Sounds like a plan. Also, the website is being updated as well. If you haven't checked it out, go to cybergamertv.com. That's literally my new home now. So that's where the stream is. The chat will be there as well. So if you're on there and you're actually signed up, well done, guys. Well done. There's even a buddy system. You can do everything else. There's forums. You can post up on that if you want to. Let me know about an upcoming shoutcast you want to have done. That's the place to do it. Want a random thing to post up about? That's the place to do it. But yeah, so check all that out, as well as the YouTube channel as well. CyberGamer Network, that's where I host up all the YouTubes, all the VODs that is. You will actually have them put into playlists a little bit later and then put up on the CyberGamer TV website, so you can check it out from there. Or you can just subscribe to the YouTube channel, at which point you get notices when each part gets uploaded. Still not doing it in full lots there, and people saying, oh, but you can upload it and do all like, wow, there's zoom out mode on this one. Way. That's actually quite disturbing. But yes, it's just a long, long way away from the action. But yes, so check it all out. Obviously, they're still being put into parts. We did put in for partnership with YouTube. We just have to wait for that to happen before it goes into the full things. That way, we can start putting a little bit more money back into the website. Obviously, any money which actually comes from the YouTube gets put straight back into the website. So a lot of money's gone into it so far. But yeah, it's looking pretty good for now. And what is also going to look good for now is actually jumping ourselves into the game, which is now up. So hopefully the Wild TV stream is all working and we're going to have an absolutely fantastic time this evening. And, yes. Didn't really think of another thing to actually say to finish that one off. Anyway, DTS currently banning out Batrider as well as our ES. I want to actually move ourselves down. I feel so, like, far away from the action when it's up that high. It's like, yes, now we're in close. We can see the details. The Space Ranger, he is Ducky, the captain for the Scourge side. Banning out Clockwork Goblin as well as Visage. So, taking out our generally baby sat hero for the tri-lane now, Visage. Obviously does have that beautiful nuke and you throw in 2 supports with him. It's all fun and games. Clockwork Goblin, also a hero that's been creating a lot of issues of late. Well, mainly for his ganking ability. Obviously, know his ability to actually hook himself straight in there and then pop down the cogs if they're used properly. Sometimes it's absolutely horrendous. And blocks out your entire team and then ends up just screwing off a couple of your teammates. Same with ES Fissure. Sometimes they can just go, oh no, didn't mean to put that there, facepalm, and then just try it all over again. Morphling also banned out by NS. Thank God for that. Seeing a shotgun Morphling coming out at 15 minutes and the game being over by 30 is not exactly something we want to see here. This is DTS versus the Browning Potatoes, also known as Lost.eu, and it went for 15 minutes because the shotgun Morphling finished it off. Yeah, not too good, not too good. Ava, hello to you, dude, and hello to all of Brazil is his shout out. So great to have you there. And Toby, the camera is too low. Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well done, Killjoy. He's killing my camera angle. Oh, snap. You can never have it too low. It's just like, even then, like, you just look at the details. This is a pretty screwed up way of actually looking at a team fight, but imagine just a team fight going on like that. Looks pretty awesome. But as far as what we do for a Shoutcast, we actually want to see something, so we use our above view. VS actually being banned out as well now. Looks like Ducky removed that. We are into the picks. If you hadn't noticed, up on the top right hand corner of your screen, you can actually see the captain's mode there. Thank you very much for Iceroll for building that in about a lot of versions ago. So, damn you, zoom mode. Alright, we're going to be watching a lot of the match with zoom mode at this one. I hope they never turn this one on again. It's just so freaking weird. Pug to actually avoid the ban pool has been picked up as the first pick by DTS. So they had 1. Now we're going to actually have 2. Oh, hang on. Holy Master's got a plan. He's going to restart everything. And we'll give One TV one last chance. I don't want to actually. So YTV is actually not working right now, which is not a very, very good thing. If that's actually happened, then I have a very, very Vilat and Toby. Oh yeah, Vilat gets to be in the game. Awesome. Awesome. I haven't had a chat to him yet. Actually, I've never actually spoken a word to him, I don't think. Should do that one day. On the to-do list. Alchemist picked up as our first pick. Poor nice try. He was supposed to be doing a German stream, so obviously he'll be going off one of our streams. Alright, Alchemist has been picked up as our first pick, as well as a Windrunner coming out for DTS. Now, Alchemist has been one of those guys that has been made his way into the first 3 bans. Now, obviously, I always class the first 3 bans as just one of those areas where if you have something that you never ever want to see, you throw it into there. Or if you have a respect ban, you throw it into there. Alchemist is one of those heroes that has been played in so many different ways and generally carries like an absolute bastard later on in the game that he just makes it into those first 3. No one wants to see him, no one wants to play against him. It's just like one of those things that's just OP at one point of the game if he gets a good start. But even then, if he doesn't get a good start, you've got the Goblin's Greed to get you back on top of it as well. So it doesn't really matter too much in the end if he gets stuffed up on a lane. He'll still farm up, he'll still get his items up, and then he's very, very hard to actually stop. Because if he gets farmed up straight off the cuff, you have an early Radiance off the back of a Vanguard, and then all of a sudden you're there going, I can't kill this guy, and he's still burning me with his own eyes. So it's like, yeah, what am I going to do? DTS are going to pick up Crystal Maiden. An aggressive hero of late, has always been some, like, it's not just a main supportive hero, like throw down a ward, lay down a frost, put out a stun, let it go, use your ulti to push a wave. It's a long, long time ago I did that, and that's when I was back in the noob days. But yeah, Crystal Maiden these days is very, very aggressive. Will jump in front of heroes, throw down the Frost Cone, and with that buff to a Frost Nova, literally has had the aura nerfed slightly, but man, it's still a freaking awesome aura. But for the Frost Nova, it does so much more damage than it did before, and it's a long slow duration too, so it's great for early ganks. The slow heroes down do mass damage to AoE as well, and then of course you got the Pugna Blast on top of it, and well, that's all going to end up pretty nicely as well, especially in those team fights if DTS decide to go for a bit of an AoE build, where if you look towards the Scourge build with Browning Potatoes, so weird to call them that instead of Lost.eu, with the Windrunner, good focus fire off the back of that, obviously focus fire even being her ultimate ability, but managing about the Shackle Shot and the Power Shot, Shackle holding in place, Power Shot right over the top, take out all their life, and then just basically just focus them down after that point. Alchemist also the same thing, obviously has his stun over the back of it, does have the Toxic Spray which comes out, which is a good AoE pusher as well as damager, and look for that to really hit up. And then of course the Chemical Rage, I don't even need to explain to you guys because you guys know what you're doing. And we're actually going to look at DTS's third pick now. I like DTS's third pick for the main reason is Venomancer. Now Venomancer we got shown in a match the other night, which ended in 20 minutes. Just how strong a solo Venomancer is. Now, Venomancer ripped Windrunner to pieces. It was a top Venomancer on the the Scourge lane, and it was a Windrunner for the Sentinel. And Veno literally held the ground perfectly. He has just in his first ability, he has on the back of his normal attack, it does damage and slow. It's like having a permanent Frost Nova going off. It'll just keep on DPSing down and then continue to slow. And you can just be aggressive, you can be harassive and just go straight over the top and get, you know what, I don't even care at this creep wave, I'll just hit you and you'll be forced to move back. And because Windrunner is so squishy early on in the game too, it's very, very hard to actually go, oh crap, now I'm going to just die off here on the edge. Great. Yeah. So it's not a really, really cool lane to actually go up against. And maybe that's why NS has picked it up. We do see Ducky come back with the Shadow Fiend. So Shadow Fiend looking to solo up the middle lane. How these lanes are going to actually work from here will be very, very interesting. Wish Doctor banned out by NS, as well as Razor being banned by the Scourge. Razor actually would have been a perfect pick for DTS, so Ducky just removing that one out, because DTS still need that tank ability. Like, they got enough DPS and push to, yeah, they'd be very, very happy with what they've got. They need stability now, and Razor would have still been a lot of DPS as well as stability, so he's gone. And of course, Witch Doctor being banned, great support hero. Still have to get a couple of those up. See, with CM, Witch Doctor, ES, and VS all taken out of the pool, you've lost 4 of the most popular. And there's our 5th most popular support hero. Lich has now been removed. This is very, very mean here by NS to actually move it out. Actually, Riverland puts out a very, very good point here. There is still no Doom or Invoker yet. Don't know if we're actually going to see him in this game though. Doom possibility. We'll wait and see. As far as mid-solos go, Doom I don't think is going to be having a great time against SF because he's just going to get his ass harassed down. And as far as like disabling anybody with his ultimate, sure it'll do damage, but yeah, it's good, but yeah, how does she work into this lineup? I would need Syndron or Slash to explain. For me, I just go, maybe not a Doombringer. Doombringer at the moment wouldn't really fit in perfectly for him. Still want to see the tank ability. I don't even think DK has been picked out a little bit. Puck is actually going to be the pickup for NS. Managed to avoid the ban pool with, looks like you hate zoom mode so much. Yes, it looks so far away from the action. Vilar likes it, and it's fair enough. With zoom mode, you can actually see all the action on your screen, and it's really, really cool. As far as the intensity goes, it feels so weird, you're so removed out of it. And you made a poll totally, she wants zoom mode by the sounds of it. So, right, what the community wants, the community gets. Well, the result is Farm4Fame will use it. Okay, so Dro Ranger is our 5th and final ban from Ducky. He does pick up Jakiro. Now, Jakiro's been the twin-headed dragon. Dusa, oh, NS, beautiful. Agi carry. He will be actually, basically, yeah, supported. We'll have Venomancer, Pugna, CM, Puck, and as well as our Medusa. It'd be interesting to see if they actually solo Puck or if they solo Venomancer. It can work both ways. Still,